Now see, when we talk about hydrocarbons, so hydrocarbons are classified as open chain hydrocarbon and we have closed chain hydrocarbon. Open chain hydrocarbon we have already discussed. So first one is basically alkane, single bond. Then we have alkene, double bond, and we have alkyne. Alkyne means triple bond. Alkane we have single bond, alkene double bond, alkyne we have triple bond. Now next variety is basically called as closed chain hydrocarbon. Closed chain hydrocarbon. So if we see the example, so first example is basically cyclohexane. Cyclohexane is basically C6H12. So we have 6 carbon atoms and all the carbon atoms are connected with a single bond, right, with hydrogen C. So we have 12 hydrogen and we have 6 carbon. If you observe in detail, so every carbon is connected or surrounded by 4 bonds. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. See this example. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. So each carbon is bonded with another carbon with single bond, right, in order to satisfy its valency. Second example is benzene, that is C6H6. C6H6. So we have 6 carbon and each carbon is supported by hydrogen. See, and if you observe this carbon, so this carbon has basically 3 bonds. So 1, 2, 3. So we have single 3 bonds. That means there is one free electron that is present on the carbon. There is one free electron that is present on this carbon. So we have alternate double bonds. See, you can also draw this structure like this. This is the basic structure for benzene. Alternate double bond. So we have alternate double bond. So this is called as benzene, C6H6. So first 10 members of alkane family. So first one is CH4, that is called as methane. Then you have C2H6 is ethane. If I want to draw the structure of methane, we have single carbon. You need to draw 4 bonds. Each bond has 4 hydrogen attached to it. So this is CH4. Ethane. So 2 carbon connected with hydrogen. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So how many carbon we have? We have 2 carbon. 2 carbon. And how many hydrogen we have? We have 6 hydrogen. So that is ethane. Ethane means C2H6. Third one is propane, that is C3H8. Next, butane, C4H10 is butane. Next one is pentane, C5H12, that is pentane. Next one, C6H14, this is basically hexane. Then we have heptane, 7, C7H16 is heptane. Then we have octane, C8H18 is octane. Then we have nonane, C9H20, that is nonane. C10H22, that is called as decane, D-E-C-A-N-E, decane, that is C10H22, decane. So if we see the first 4 members and we will try to derive a formula of it. So first member is methane, CH4. Second one is ethane, C2H6. Then we have propane, C3H8. Fourth one is butane, C4H10. The general formula for alkene is CnH2n plus 2. The general formula is CnH2n plus 2. If I put n is equal to 1, n is equal to 1. So the formula will reduce to C1H2 plus 2, that is 4, CH4. If I put n is equal to 2, so it is C2, this is 4 plus 2, that is C2H6. If I substitute n is equal to 3, so it will be C3H8. So always remember the general formula for alkene. It is nothing but CnH2n plus 2. CnH2n plus 2. If I want to plot the structure or if I want to draw a structure of methane, so we have C and we have 4 carbon that is attached to it. So this is basically CH4, alkene. This is alkene. Basically, this is methane. CH4 is called as methane. So what happens if I remove one hydrogen? So it will become methyl, CH3. CH3 is called as methyl. methyl. So when we remove one hydrogen atom, we are left with methyl CH3. Basically, alkyl group. So if you remove one hydrogen from alkane, we get alkyl group. Alkyl group. CH4 is methane. CH3 is methyl. You get methyl group. Okay. So similarly, structure of ethane is what? C2H6. C2H6. So we have C2 and we have 6 hydrogen attached to it. So if I remove hydrogen, it will become ethyl group. Instead of ethane, it will become ethyl group. Now you can connect anything. You can connect alcohol to it, OH group. You can connect chlorine to it. Okay. So see, so this is CH3 is methyl group, C2H5 ethyl, C3H7 is propyl group, C4H9 that's called as butyl. So what is the general formula for alkyl group? You can easily derive the general formula for alkyl group. So formula will reduce to CnH2n plus 1. So CnH2n plus 1, that is nothing but alkyl group. Alkyl group. So CnH2n plus 2 is basically alkane group. CnH2n plus 2 is alkane group. Alkane group. Alkane group. This is alkyl group. Alkyl group. Next one. So suppose we have methyl group. So this is methyl group. So on removal of hydrogen atom from the methane, carbon becomes unstable. So you can replace this hydrogen atom by OH group. OH group. So this OH group is called as alcohol. Alcohol. So OH group represent a group of compounds called alcohols. OH means alcohol. So CH3OH, that is nothing but methyl alcohol. So CH3OH, that is nothing but methyl alcohol. Similarly, C2H5OH, it is called as ethyl alcohol. Ethyl. C3H7OH, it is called as propyl alcohol. Propyl. C4H9OH, it is called as butyl alcohol. Butyl. I repeat, CH3OH, methyl. C2H5OH, ethyl. C3H7OH, it is called as propyl alcohol. C4H9OH, it is called as butyl alcohol. Butyl alcohol.
Okay.
Now see this structure. So we have methyl group, and we can remove hydrogen bond, and we can remove hydrogen atom, and we can put chlorine group to it. So it will give rise to chloride group. So it will be methyl chloride, CH3Cl. It is methyl chloride. C2H5Cl, it is ethyl chloride. C3H7Cl, it is propyl chloride. C4H9Cl, it is called as butyl chloride. So this is nothing but butyl chloride. Similarly, now next we'll talk about functional groups. So functional group and organic compounds. So atoms or group of atoms that are present in the molecule which determines the characteristic property of organic compounds, they are called as functional group. I repeat, atoms or group of atoms that are present in the molecule which determines the characteristic properties of organic compound is called as functional group. Example, OH. OH. So basically this is alcohol group. Alcohol group. Cl. Chloride group. Chloride group. Then we have aldehyde group. We have acid group. Carboxylic acid. Then you have ether group also. So see, alcohol, general formula is OH. General functional group is OH, and general formula is basically CnH2n plus 1, that is ROH. So general formula is ROH. What is R? R is basically methyl group. So CH3OH, it is called as methyl alcohol. C2H5OH, it is ethyl alcohol. Next functional group, we'll talk about carboxylic acid. So carboxylic acid is COOH. We have C double bond O, single bond OH. That is carboxylic group. RCOH. RCOH. So CH3OH is called as CH3COH. It is called as acetic acid. Acetic acid. Next one is aldehyde. Aldehyde. So CHO group. CHO group is called as aldehyde group. So CH3CHO is basically acetaldehyde. Yeah, acetaldehyde. CH3CHO. Next we have ketone group, that is RCOR, RCOR, right? That is called as ketone group. Now there are two types of basically ketone. If this R is CH3, CH3, this R dash is also equal to R, that is CH3 methyl group. So these are called as symmetric ketones. These are symmetric ketones. Suppose if I take this as C2H5, C2H5, this is CH3. So these are unsymmetric ketones. So R and R, right? So this R can be equal to R, or sometimes it can differ. So these are called as unsymmetric. When this R does not match with the R, right? Molecular formulas are different. So it is called as unsymmetric ketones. Unsymmetric ketones. So first one is acetone. It is also called as dimethyl ketone. CH3COCH3. CH3COCH3. It is also called as acetone. 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 I hope the functional groups concept is clear.